Gone are the days when mid-range phones used to be extremely substandard compared to the flagships. With the introduction of Chinese smartphone brands in Nepal, things have started to get premium in the mid-range market, offering metal body, full HD displays and excellent performance. Today we have got two mid-range phones, both of them from reputable Chinese brands. The first is Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 and the second is the Huawei's GR5, also known as the Honor 5X on international markets. Let's see which mid-range phone performs better on our comparison. Firstly, talking about the build quality, both of them features metal body and both of them are sturdy and well designed. However, the full aluminum build of the Redmi Note 3 feels a bit premium in the hand than the GR5. Also, the Redmi Note 3 sits very comfortably in the hand and feels small despite the 5.5-inch display. But it's not the same for GR5 as it feels bulky and slightly uncomfortable to hold. Talking about the design, Redmi Note 3 sports curved chamfered edges, helping in easier grip and usability, while the GR5 has a brick-like construction with sharp edges and a block design. For me, Redmi Note 3 is the clear winner on the design department. The GR5 and Redmi Note 3 both comes with 5.5-inch Full HD display. On paper, both of them have similar display specs, but when compared, the Redmi Note 3's display is comparatively warmer. The display on the GR5 is on the brighter side and is saturated compared to the Note 3. But when you compare both the displays, it is comfortable to look at the Redmi Note 3's display. In addition, the Redmi Note 3 employs physical capacitive keys, unlike the GR5 that uses on-screen buttons, so the Redmi Note 3 offers bigger screen in comparison to the GR5. But it's all your preference, whether you like the capacitive keys or the on-screen keys. Viewing angles on both the devices are good, but you'll get better sunlight visibility on the GR5 due to its brighter panel. Also, both the phones offer option on settings menu to change the color temperature. Both the mid-range phones have a fingerprint sensor on the back. Redmi Note 3 sports a more appealing circular design while the GR5 sports a square design which doesn't look that bad. Nonetheless, sensor on both the devices are quick and responsive, but while comparing side by side, GR5 sensor is a tad faster. The Redmi Note 3 comes with Xiaomi's MIUI 7 while GR5 comes with Huawei's Emotion UI 3.1. Both running on Android 5.1 Lollipop. Since the UI is from Chinese brands, both of them lack app drawers and everything resides at the home screen, either scattered or in folders. Also, both these phones comes with their own bloatware. Despite the similarities, MIUI and EMUI are fairly different over their features and looks. Personally for me, MIUI looks rather appealing and nice to use than Huawei's EMUI. The GR5 is powered by a 1.5 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 616 processor with Adreno 405 GPU and 2 GB of RAM. The Redmi Note 3 on the other hand is powered by a 1.8 GHz hexa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 650 processor with Adreno 510 GPU and 2 GB of RAM. For the price, both of them are equally capable phones and won't let you down in basic daily uses. Having said that, the Redmi Note 3 has a slight edge over the GR5 with the new chipset and it feels faster at every task thrown at it. If you like gaming, then opting for Redmi Note 3 would be a better choice. The GR5 packs a 13 megapixel camera on the rear with f2.4 aperture, autofocus and LED flash, while the Redmi Note 3 has a 16 megapixel camera on the rear with f2.0 aperture, face detection autofocus and dual tone LED flash. Both of them comes with a 5 megapixel front facing camera. The picture quality is pretty average on both of these phones. Since Redmi Note 3 sports a 16 megapixel camera with face detection autofocus, the images produced are better compared to the GR5. But nonetheless, due to the undersaturation of Redmi Note 3's camera, both of the times the quality looks similar. Talking about the front facing camera, both the phones do a great job for taking selfies and groupies. But when it comes to low light, Note 3 has the edge over the GR5, but GR5 sports a wide angle lens helping you to get more objects or people into the canvas. Redmi Note 3 comes with a huge 4050 mAh battery and the GR5 has a smaller 3000 mAh battery. The Redmi Note 3 without any doubt has the better battery life. Not that the GR5 has a poor battery life, but the Redmi Note 3's massive battery is simply unbeatable. Redmi Note 3 can go for a whole day or two without having to charge or use any of the power saving feature. GR5 on the other hand can provide battery life up to a whole day on normal usage, but on heavy usage you have to grab your charger at the end of the day. Apart from the size of batteries, the Redmi Note 3 also supports fast charging, which the GR5 doesn't. Both of the phones support dual SIM, but the Redmi Note 3 lacks dedicated microSD card, but NFC is absent on both. The Redmi Note 3 has infrared sensor and supports Bluetooth 4.1, while both features are missing on the GR5. Overall, the Redmi Note 3 packs better features compared to the GR5. So if you look at the price of these phones, a GR5 costs around Rs 34,000, while the Redmi Note 3 costs about 25,000. Clearly, we get more features for less price. Comparing the prices and features, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is the clear winner with affordable price, better specs,
and better features.
Get the fastest speeds on 100% fiber. Vianet, the best thing that happened to internet in Nepal.